Okay, take one. Hey, welcome back to What Dugan Thinks. You guys have been gone a while. I've been gone a while. So I'm just over here doing an improv video this morning. I have no real rhyme or reason for what I'm doing. I'm going to try to show you guys some things. I'm going to go and just call this, I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to get into live streaming, trying to do podcast. I've set up a studio here. And I'm going to try to show you guys this, but I also have a shitload of knives that I need to review. Let me see if I can bring that camera up. Camera one. There we go. So look, I got all these cameras to play with, and I'm confused. So don't fuck with me. So anyway, I got like a Kubi. I got Savini over here. I got 1, 2, 3 Savinis. I have, what is this baby called? Traverse, I don't know, something like that. Got 2 of those to do. I've got, what is this one? CJRB. I have Tucson. I have Devo. Actually, this one's a Devo. This is a Kubi. What is this one? Oh, all right. Let me tell you all about this one. I'm gonna let y'all look at this one. Excuse my mess, folks. Anyway, I know you've seen those ads on YouTube and all these other places that have got, oh, we can sell you this knife or do this, or you know, it's advertised as a Kershaw or a Benchmade or something like that. Well, I'm gonna clue you guys. They're knockoffs. Go figure for the price. Who didn't think that? But this one's such a bad knockoff in such a good way. And what I mean by that is the knife is fantastic. The action on it's great. The fit, I mean, it's just perfect. I mean, let me see if I can get you. Yeah, see, that's just, I mean, there's just nothing wrong with it. But what do you notice? There's not a mark on it. No branding whatsoever. 0. Now, I know this is one of the Kershaw knives. I can't remember which one it is, the launch or something like that. And I've bought knockoffs before, and they have the branding damn near perfect and everything else, but this one doesn't have anything on it. But it's a good knife. And I'm not advocating buying knockoffs or copies. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is whatever works for you. I don't give a shit what y'all do, to be honest. It's up to you to deal with and have. I got expensive knives. I got cheap knives. I got knockoffs. So that's one. I got my Devo in, my little Sprout guy. Nip, I guess it's called. I call it Sprout because it's like just starting. This is a fantastic little knife. Whoops, I failed it right off the bat. But at any rate, I love this little knife. I call these semi-customs, whether that's true or not. Well, that's my opinion, so it doesn't matter either. So anyway, I got all these knives. I don't even remember what this is, a little guy as well. I'm into these little knives, and that box is too hard to open right now. Let's open these Traverse. I think that's the way you say it. I just got one in from Knife Sales, knife sales, however you say it. Say it somehow, right? I love this knife. I got the guy to come down on it a little bit. But this is not typically my style, but I love the holes in the top. I love the finish. It's a thick boy. I haven't even checked it for sharpness, but it's shutty. It does everything you would want it to do in a knife. Centered up perfectly. Pocket clip sucks, but I don't ever usually put them in my pocket. They wind up in the case. I'm very happy with that knife. He did me a solid on that one. If you know who you are, if you watch, great. All the stuff was in it, the bag, the rag. I mean, there's nothing missing. I'll put that up later so you guys don't have to deal with that. And I've gotten into the Altum knives. Look, I'm not going to grab all these. I'm not even set up. I was going to show you guys. Let me see. You see my computer set up? I got another camera over here, as you can see. There's a camera down here that's supposed to be doing close-ups. My computers, my switching system. I can switch you guys to my camera 2, which is over here. Hopefully I'm still talking and you can see me. Hey, everybody. Go back to camera 1. At any rate, I'm trying to up my game, and I'm an old guy trying to figure out new tricks. But I hope you guys appreciate what I'm doing for you and trying to get some things going. I also got some stuff coming up. My podcast comes out every Monday. I had some interesting things go on with YouTube. Let me get over here where you guys can see me. At any rate, I used or took advantage of their, what's it called? Beta program promotional, which they advertise your videos for X amount of dollars per view. So I did that, and I did my podcast, which is about pew-pews and slicey-sliceys, and they ran them. And in a 2-week period, I got 60 some odd new subscribers, which is awesome, right? Did a fantastic job. I was tickled pink. And that was rocking along there pretty good for weeks. I mean, literally weeks. And basically, what happened was they decided that they were going to disallow it. I don't know what the name is, but, you know, they got to go through an approval process. It pins for a couple of days. Then they allegedly look at it. I assume AI or IA or whatever the hell it's called is looking at it. And approved it. So it ran, got me 60 some odd subscribers. Everything was rocking along good. And then all of a sudden I get a disclaimer saying disapproved. They stopped them, stopped 2 of them because I violated YouTube's deal. And I was advocating guns and knives, basically. And I knew that going in, but I thought, well, we'll see. The only thing I got to say about it negative is I knew better. So that's on me. And if they see this, I want them to understand that that's on me. And that's fine. But they ran it. And I'm nobody. I have little or no subscribers. I'm approaching 500, which is for me a big kick in the ass because I've really been working on this since the beginning of summer. So I think it's doing pretty good. But I got 60 some odd subscribers. So people are interested in the pew-pews and the slicey-sliceys, right? They want to see that content. But YouTube says that's up to them to decide what you're going to watch. And it is their company and their business, and I can appreciate that. So I'm not sure what to do about it except for keep rocking along with the things that I'm passionate about until there's no longer a media to do that with because we're no longer a free country. And I don't want to get too involved in that all over here because we're trying to have a fun Saturday morning, right? Trying to show you my setup, what I'm working on. It's disappointing, but anyway, we'll get on past that. Look for my podcast to talk more about that. My podcasts are very short and sweet. I fucked up the audio last week. I think I figured it out now. And if I have, you're going to see this video in raw content because I fixed it. And let's just see something here. I'm going to change. There we go. Now I'm full screen. So that's a different camera angle, but hopefully this thing's worked out okay. I appreciate you guys tuning in and looking. This is just an improv shit video. I just wanted to throw together, show you I'm still alive, and I'm trying to get my stuff together to do content on a more regular basis. So I'm going to try to knock out a bunch of shorts. I don't have a lot planned for next week. My wife's going to be out of town, so I have a lot of idle time. And I'm going to try to not make that idle time. I'm going to try to use it at the best of my ability to get you guys some content. I got a shitload of knives here. I got some pew-pews I want to show you. So we're going to continue on with that format, despite YouTube and the country's best efforts to squash it. We've won some rights here back that we lost, and that's good. And I'll go more into that and some other medias. But at any rate, let's just wrap this up. Again, I hope that you guys will enjoy looking at all the stuff I have to bring to the table. I mean, I've got a crap load of shit here. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 knives to look at, a couple pew-pews, and we'll get that shit together for you here sooner than later. What Dugan thinks, the old guy, I'm going to start putting on there old guy thoughts or some bullshit. What did I put on my YouTube thing? Anyway, check out my podcast, because I've really worked on some graphics and some media there. I've spent some money trying to get the studio set up. I'm using StreamYard, which I think is a pretty good deal, except for it's a little bit expensive to license and all that good stuff. So I really need you guys to help support me. I'm trying to figure out how to get a revenue stream out of this, not to put money in my pocket, because I could give a shit whether I have money in my pocket from this or not. I'm doing it for shits and grigs. I want to be able to do more of this, and this is all coming out of my pocket, and it's getting expensive. And I'm going to be on a fixed income soon, so I need to not do that as much, maybe. So any help you can give me, I'm going to try to set up some stuff, and I'm not going to beg for money because that's not my style. It'll just be there. And if you guys decide to help me, great. If not, it's okay too. I'm still going to be here for you. Going to do the best I can. Anyway, what Dugan thinks, look for the podcast, look for some shorts, look for stuff to come out. Have a great weekend. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks for tuning in. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here, right? Hit buttons and shit and look at stuff. Oh, you're down here. Forgot all about this camera down here. It's got a little red light on it. Ciao.